Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. In today's class, we'll be discussing about navigation bar. The navigation bar, it helps the website users to be able to navigate from one page to another, and it makes our website to be more accessible for our users. So now we have different ways we can make use of our nav bar, but today let me just quickly show you one of the methods you can use to um, create your own nav bar. So in this tutorial, we'll be making use of the unordered list method. Yeah. So let's start. Well, for example, so I'm going to make use of list. So inside our list, I'm going to add the anchor tag. So I'll be adding the anchor tag. Now as you can see, so let me make this our home. Our home. So let me just duplicate. Now for the benefits of this website, since it is like a dummy website, so we are not going to link it to anywhere. So it is still going to be in default state. You understand? So we'll not be linking it to anywhere. So let me just leave the href to be blank. So I'm not linking it anywhere. So let me duplicate. So let me just duplicate. So you can duplicate by pressing down the shift key after you have highlight and the alt key, then the arrow key down. You understand? So that's how you can duplicate in CSS. So home. Let me add some other stuff we'll be needing. So let me say menu. So let me say, what do we need to add? Let me say contact. So what do we need to add? Let me say about. Let me add about. Then let me add chat. So our customer can easily chat with us. So now you can see by this we have already created a menu bar. You can see it is functional. You understand? We have already created a menu bar depending on, even without using CSS, we have already created a menu bar. So now let's go to our CSS to style it up. Let us spice it up a little bit in our CSS file. So I will just say our UL. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the bullet point. You understand? To make it, I will say list type, which is this. I will remove it to be none. I'll make it to be none. Now you see that has disappeared. So now for it to have more space, so let me say my margin. Let me make my margin to be 0. So let me make it to be 0, or better still, let me make my margin, let me give you a little space. Let me make my margin to be 2 pixels. 2 pixels. Okay. Now let me make a padding. Let me make my padding to be 3 pixels. Let me see. Okay, so it depends on what you are really what you really want to build. You understand? That's how we do. That's how um uh your menu bar will look like. Now, do you understand? So we can also make this to be 0. Our margin to be 0. and also make our padding to be 0. You understand? So now we can also remove um so this is the end of today's tutorial. Next tutorial we will be discussing more on navigation bar. Thank you.